What's up, everybody? My name is CarlettaElston, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, in this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 signs that you are, in fact, healing. Now, right now, the world is going through a lot of ups and downs. We're going through a lot of different changes and shifts, and we're facing our own personal obstacles and challenges. We've had a lot of time to reflect during all of this. And, one thing that I've noticed on my personal, spiritual journey or healing process, that these questions do come up. How far have I really come? How much have I really grown? When will I get to a point where I am completely healed? And I just want to say that when these questions do come up, that you remind yourself that you are healing, that you affirm to yourself, I am healing. My healing is in process, okay? So that you don't allow yourself to become stagnant and continue to perpetuate self-doubt, okay? Because we live in a world that wants us to think less of ourselves and question ourselves and measure ourselves. This is a world that's driven by a lot of masculine energy and just accomplishing the next best goal and the next best thing. So remind yourself and give yourself credit for the progress that you have made. Give yourself credit for being where you are. Okay, because just the simple fact that you clicked on this video today is a sign that you are healing, that your healing is in process. That's sign number one, that you are actively seeking answers and actively asking questions, that you acknowledge that you have room to improve in your life and that there are parts in your life that could use more healing. Sign number two is you are more of an observer and listener. Instead of reacting, you are more responsive and you take a new approach to life with compassion. So if you are someone that would typically be aggressive or impatient or impulsive, and you allowed yourself to take a step back, to dial back a little bit and just observe things, observe the world with curiosity and a less judgment, that's definitely a sign that you are healing. The third sign that I have is you are more present. Instead of in your head, in the future, or about the past, you are consciously putting effort into being more interested in the moment and in those you share it with. So, if you're an anxious person or if you have been very depressed, depression is about being stuck in the past, woulda, coulda, shoulda, things that we've gone through. Anxiousness is dealing with, oh, what's next? I got these bills to pay. Oh, what am I going to do about this? If you're not allowing those thoughts to overwhelm your mind and you are allowing yourself to be more present in the moment, the things that you can control, which is the now, the most important thing, the now. And those people that are in your life right now, you're putting more focus into that. That is definitely a sign that your healing is in process. Number four, you no longer avoid the truth, no matter how difficult it may be. You face those emotions and let them out. Instead of choosing distractions, whether that be other people, gossip, social media, gaming, scrolling on YouTube, your phone, watching a movie, whatever your choice of distraction is, you're allowing yourself to face your emotions and to feel your feelings. Okay, society teaches us to suppress our feelings, that we have to be strong and we gotta, keep going and keep pushing, and, that our feelings are, okay, what's the word? They don't matter, but you're allowing yourself to see the fact that they do matter, that your feelings are important, that you matter, If you're looking at your feelings from a different perspective and you're allowing yourself to explore them, to really feel them, cry if you need to cry, let it out, you know, and you don't beat yourself up about it. You know, if you have a negative thought, you don't allow yourself to get stuck in it and be mad at yourself for feeling that way or thinking that way. You know, you're actually allowing yourself to experience all of your emotions, and you don't hold them back anymore. That's definitely a sign that you are healing. Sign number 5 I have is you are eliminating unhealthy habits or vices and becoming more disciplined. Okay, so this kind of goes along with sign number 4, you know, when it comes down to distractions and things like that. You know, unhealthy habits and things like that are just really coping mechanisms. And that's the same thing with distractions. You know, they can just tend to be the way that we cope with our challenges and our problems. You know, we exude or put energy into those things to take our mind off of our issues. If you're learning to eliminate, you know, those unhealthy things that you have allowed yourself to be a part of and put your energy into, that's definitely a sign that you are healing. If you are becoming more disciplined, you know, with more healthy routine patterns and things like that, that's a sign that you are healing. Number 6, you know, the way to eliminate a bad habit is to replace it with a good habit. So you are adding proactive healing methods into your life, whether that's counseling, whether that's therapy, whether that's pampering yourself more, whether that's affirmations, taking walks, journaling, meditation, yoga, cooking more, boxing, whatever your choice of healthy mechanisms are or is, you know, you're choosing to apply those things to your life and increase more self-empowerment and more self-love. That's definitely a sign that you are healing, that you're actually taking, you know, action towards more healthy ways to, you know, become more self-empowered and heal on your journey. Number 7, you see your past as learning lessons, and you have begun to detach yourself from those experiences. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim, you see yourself as a victor. So the things that, you know, you have gone through, the challenges and the obstacles that you have, you know, endured on your journey, you are no longer ruminating about those things. Wounded people usually tend to think about those things constantly. If you are someone that would always dwell on, okay, why did this person do that to me? Why did I go through this? Like, how dare they? Like, why me? You know, and you're not in that victim mentality. You're not, you know, pitying yourself and getting down on yourself and allowing yourself to stay in that energy. As you are shifting from that energy into a more power state of being. And you see yourself, okay, I overcame that. I went through that. But what can I do now? You know, what lessons can I take from that situation? What did I learn from that situation? How did that situation make me a better person? Okay, you're looking at it from that perspective. That's definitely a sign that you are healing. When you are releasing the past, detaching yourself from the past, and you're beginning to take those lessons from those experiences and paint a new picture. You know, paint a new picture. Number 8, you are facing your triggers. Instead of question others, you evaluate yourself. Now, this goes back to number 4 with the distractions and things like that. But for example, like if you get into an argument or it's something that happens in a situation that triggers you, you know, you, instead of pointing the finger outward and saying, okay, why did this person do that? Or why did they say that? You're taking a step back to look within and evaluate yourself and say, okay, what part of me still needs some healing? Why did I feel that way? Why was this a trigger for me? Let me get to the root of the problem. Okay, is this something inside of me? Is it my inner child that needs a little bit more love? Okay, is this something from my past that I'm still holding on to, that I'm still attached to? You know, you evaluate yourself in your own mind and the way that you received this trigger or that you experienced this situation instead of pointing the finger outward. You're more reflective than you are reactive. You're more introspective. Okay, that's definitely a sign that you are healing when you allow yourself to face your triggers and evaluate yourself. Sign number 9, you look at others' success and become inspired and motivated. Now, when we are wounded, you know, others' happiness can tend to make us sad or make us upset or maybe a little bit jealous, may even make us, you know, think less of ourselves. When we are healthy, we realize that another person's success is not our failure, and another person's beauty is not the absence of our own. Okay, if you're changing your perspective and you're starting to see others' success and happiness as that success and happiness, and it brings you joy and inspiration, and it gives you motivation, it makes you want to drive and accomplish your own dreams, and it gives you passion for the things that you want out of your life, and you're not allowing yourself to be envious or jealous of other people's success and happiness, that's definitely a sign that you are going from wounded to healed, that your healing is definitely in process. When you allow yourself to view other people's moments and be happy and share their moment with them versus feeling like you're in competition or feeling like, okay, how did this happen to them and not me? You don't see it as that. You see it as something that gives you inspiration and something that gives you joy and motivation to accomplish your dreams as well. Okay, that's a sign that you are healing. And the last sign that I have is you are just grateful for life. And you're beginning to trust the way that your life unfolds more and more. Okay, if you're someone that, you know, may have been very controlling, or you may, you know, tend to dwell on things that, as I said, happened before in your life, or, you know, be worried about the future and things like that that you cannot control, you know, when you're just starting to wake up and count your blessings. You count the things about yourself that you love about yourself, you know, the things that make you feel good, the things that bring you joy, and you're allowing yourself to trust in the universe, and you know that the universe is on your side, that life is not against you, that the universe is working for you. That's a sign that you are, in fact, healing. So I hope that these signs were helpful to somebody today. I thank you guys for watching this video as always. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section and hit that thumbs up button before you go. See you guys in the next video.